Hey guys, it's me Parker. Welcome to my channel. I've been away for a little bit. Life has been really crazy, so my apologies, but it is what it is. I just didn't have time, but I'm back and I'm doing a Gemini reading. I actually already did a Gemini reading a couple days ago. It was very long. It was a two-parter. It was like 45 minutes, and I scrapped it. I have Gem, Sag, and Virgo left to do in this round that's been playing out forever. And when I sat down today, I'm like, is it gonna be a Gemini reading? And every time I ask that and I cut to the Lovers, Magician, etc. So I guess another Gemini reading. We'll see what comes out. This is on the bottom. That was in their reading, your guys' reading last time. On that note, the style of this reading, I'm going to be pulling animal totems. Ooh, panther. I'm going to be pulling animal totems for like your person, your situation, your environment that you're curious about. And then I'll pull your energy, and if it seems like an actual person or situation, I'll pull. Sorry, my hair's driving me nuts. I just got off work. Um, then I'll pull like the energetic space in the middle. But some of these readings, like the last reading I scrapped for you guys was just your energy, so it was like literally one card. So we'll see what comes out. There's that panther again. That's like a purging energy. Yeah, purging energy. If I reference astrology, and you're watching this later and it's not current, that's okay. The message is just energy, so the message could still be current for you. So we'll see what comes out. If I reference, there's that nervous, scattered mouse energy. This energy is Earth, but it would be like a very ungrounded Gemini energy, like scattered, like too many details, frantic. It keeps showing, so we'll see if it comes out. If I reference masculine or feminine, it's just give and take, we all have each within us. So yeah, my gems, let's see what's up. So let's get a message for Gemini as person or situation or whatever wants to come out for my Geminis. I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year, 2021. The age of Aquarius is upon us. We'll get 3 more shuffles. Ooh, that came out last time. I'm sad I had to scrap that reading because the imagery, whoa, was like, oh, there it is again. The imagery was very stunning. And like I said, it was a very long reading. Wow, that like, oof. The cards just like splayed everywhere, like maybe relating to that frantic mouse energy, your person or situation or environment currently. One more shuffle. Gemini, messages for the highest good of the collective Gemini. What would like to come out for my gems? Gemini's person, situation. Oh, moth. That's funny. I kind of had a feeling that was going to come out because it showed in the shuffle. Moth energy, it's like, it can be very frantic too, air energy. This could be a stressful situation for you with that mouse and this moth. The moth is always like, it's very flighty. It's like looking for the light in the darkness. Like think of a moth. It's like, it's always like on to the next best thing, but I'm kind of getting stressed with this. So if this is your person, they're stressed with that mouse energy, frantic almost even. On high alert, what we have on the bottom here. Wow. Okay. Wow. There's a lot of water energy on the bottom. There's definitely an energy here of someone, like, okay, these 3 are showing together, and it's funny because there's a lot of underlying energy with this person or situation. This was showing in the shuffle, and I was like, I'll bet you anything Wolf comes out. This is leadership energy. Over here, though, we have, this is like a it's like a gathering strength almost, or gathering energy, or like waiting can be a planning sometimes, but it's like a still energy, right? Very opposite to the moth. The moth is always moving. I think this person is not acting, but there's a lot going on in their environment. If this is you, it could be you. There's just a lot going on, stress, frantic energy, but this person's sitting in it, or they're maintaining, I don't want to say a facade, but like, I'll get more into that with the other underlying cards. This is like a fumbling energy, kind of like the moth, but more like feeling around, feeling something out, especially with this. All water, a lot of water energy, feels emotions. Um, this is like a fumbling, think of an octopus. It's always like climbing over all the rocks on the bottom of the ocean, like touching everything, right? Like it's a card of like boundaries, lacking boundaries. Can be putting up boundaries, obviously, in the shadow energy, but waiting. But there's a lot going on internally or externally for this person. We'll see what comes out with the moth. But this is like a friendly card. This is like a jovial, happy-go-lucky, friendly card. A magical card, even. I think this person is either struggling or there's a lot going on for them, and they're just kind of either sitting in it or they're acting like everything's cool, right? Because then we have this. This is the primary underlying energy, is the scorpion. Scorpion's ready to sting. Fire energy, ready to sting at any moment. Again, that stressed energy that I'm getting. But the scorpion's kind of a loner, right? This person might be feeling very alone in this. They're not communicating any of this or to the outside world. What they're communicating is this, when inside they feel like this, with that octopus and mouse energy, right? The hyena is more fire, 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 fire. Again, if this person isn't like acting very still, if they're acting out of fire, there's a lot more going on than meets the eye with this situation. The hyena is again like that jovial dolphin energy is what they're presenting to the world. That's what the hyena does. It's like it's indicative of someone who uses humor to like mask. This is what they're portraying, face forward, but like behind the scenes, there's a bit of darkness or, again, that stress or what have you that this person is dealing with, or this could be an external environment to you making you feel this way. So let's go ahead and look at the moth. What do I want to use? I don't know why the crystal deck was like kind of calling to me earlier. King of Swords, there's you guys, man or woman. Very controlled. Whew. Why the moth for Gemini's person, situation? What's up? Feeling a lot of fast energy. That could be me though. I just got off work, right? Of course I did clear my energy. Why the moth? What's up with the moth for Gemini? Let's get one more shuffle for moth. Just need to cut the deck. Okay. It's on top. Ooh, justice. And the devil. Ooh. Tell me about the moth for Gemini. Oh, okay. Wow. Here's that Five of Wands can be stress. It's a lot going on. Usually it's like characterized by people like bashing each other with sticks. But it can be like a stressful external environment, internal stress or unease, combativeness. Either like these two together is like a very uneasy, almost uncomfortable energy, frantic even. Again, I think there's a lot going on internally that's not being shown. But it's funny because we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. This person is moving. This is motion. We have a King of Wands and a King of Swords underneath that. So that definitely could be you guys for sure. We will get another energy and see what comes out, because this could be an environment external to you. These kings are kind of facing each other, but this is like motion, right? There's motion happening here, but with the Knight of Pentacles, it's very slow, steady progress, right? The Knight of Cups is emotions, right? That very emotional energy that was underneath with that all that water energy. Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Feels like a lot going on emotionally for this person, but like with that crocodile energy, kind of trying to sort it out and just plugging along. Like maybe this is the face again that they're presenting to the world, that very stable knight, right? And then the Knight of Cups is like internal. We'll clarify that. But isn't that funny? Fire energy. Again, what was I saying about if this person's acting out of fire and action? Yeah, this is like a ready to sting. It's almost like a back off energy. So it's interesting that so much fire is coming out. This person could be feeling very fiery and feisty inside. And it could be you, because we had a King of Swords underneath representing as masculine energy. That's just action, right? Okay, so let's look at this Five of Wands. Strength, ooh, internal. That's like the card of like struggling with the beast, right? The inner beast. Leo energy. Some of you have Leo in your chart or are dealing with a Leo. I know a lot of the collective is harnessing Leo energy right now. That's come up. It came up for me, and then it was confirmed by one of my favorite readers. Got 2 more shuffles for the Five of Wands. Why so frantic? Why this Five of Wands? Frantic mothy energy. Again, it's like, yeah. Why the Five of Wands in this moth energy for Gemini? Ooh, that's too like blah. Like it's a lot going on. Feels like in the emotions below the surface, but we'll see. Five of Wands. Why the Five of Wands, Spirit? Why Five of Wands? Why 5 Wands? They're all flying around like that moth. Could be you like keeping your cool in an environment that's just like there's that King of Wands again. Or again just like moving around a lot. There could be a need to like take a moment here. Why the Five of Wands? 2 of Swords. Ooh, whoa. This is like the opposite of each other here. There's that frantic energy, like this is like many options. I'm gonna read it from the Tattoo Tarot. I don't know why, I just feel compelled to. 7 of Cups, it's like, can be confusion, can be a lot going on. That's what I was getting. It's like the epitome of that energy. Nothing is as it first appears, that hiding behind the facade of the hyena and the jovial dolphin energy there. Fantasies, pipe dreams, unrealistic expectations, illusions, distorted reflections. Corruption, desire, premeditation. Yeah, there's a lot going on under the surface for this crocodile. And again, that is like a premeditated gathering energy or like sussing something out, right? Plan, determine, resolution, courage to move into real experience, which would be like the King of Wands, right? Like that's action for sure. This right here is a lot of confusion. A lot of like, oh, this is like the card of illusions again, fantasies, or just like there's so much going on with this moth energy. If this is you or an environment external to you, it's like demanding a lot of you, but it feels like with that crocodile, like an inner process. There's like a stalemate. This is the crocodile sussing out, right? And then dropping down to the one figuring something out here, definitely working something out internally. There's conflict here. Or biding your time until you act. It kind of feels like you. But again, this could be an external environment that you're really looking at, right? And trying to figure out here. Why the Knight of Pentacles and Cups? Why the Knight of Pentacles and Cups? The Magician. What to act on? The Magician with the Seven of Cups. It's like there's so many options, directions you can go in. 7 to the 8, really sussing something out here. Wow, there's 2 wands, a decision. This is the 7 is like there's 7 cups, right? I pick one that's going to lead to the 10, ultimate maturation and stability in the emotional realm, right? The emotional domain. This is like manifestation. There's just a lot, that could be just a lot of options or just a lot of confusion, right? But this Knight, building very practically towards something when that sword drops, manifesting one of those cups, right? Very interesting. We'll get one more from the manga deck, and then we'll see if another animal totem wants to come out. There's that conflict again. What to act towards. You guys, this is so vague. So vague. It's so internal. This is going to look so differently for all of you. I do feel like this is you with the Magician coming out here. The Wheel of Fortune, though, that's great. It's like manifesting a fortunate new beginning. You could be weeding through, like the moth is going towards the light, the fortune. The grass is always greener with the moth, but the moth is looking for the greenest grass, right? With that Magician energy. The best cup. There's the Wheel of Fortune showing on both decks here. Wow, very abundant. Wow. Okay, tell me about the Ace of Swords. Can we get something more specific here? Ace of Swords. This clarity, this dropping down of the sword, please, for Gemini. Whoa. 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 Yeah, this flew out in reverse. Oof. When this flies out in reverse, it's block. Like upright, this is communication. This is that King of Wands going forward, right? In reverse, it's the block card. It's just like no movement. This person is not moving. They're sussing out. They're figuring out. There's a degree of conflict here that could be the block. But these two together is like, that is some blocked up ass energy. Like, I'm not moving. Like, I'm sitting and waiting like the crocodile. I'm figuring my shit out till this clarity comes in. But with the block there, that's coming out to clarify the Ace of Swords. Why this block? What's got Gemini so block? It does feel like you, but I was asking for your person, if this is someone you're dealing with. They're like not moving. Why this block? Why this block? Holding off, holding back. Yeah, they're just not moving. Why, Spirit? Oh, I'm figuring out their 8 of Cups, right? Figuring out their cup. Wow. Yeah. Very held back. This person may have some healing to do. I'm just going to read really quickly the crocodile to you guys. Just see if there's anything that sticks out to me there. Resting, submerging, collecting energy, cooling off. This is like break energy too, like holding back. reminds us to take a step back from the external world. Okay, so for those of you with this frantic energy, that's actually the advice here, is to take a step back. Turn inward. Yeah, that internal conflict. Now is not the time for decisions, because this crocodile's figuring shit out, right? Like, this is like held back, holding off, stopping. If you're not doing that, and this is you with this frantic external environment, that's definitely what's called for here. The crocodile's mantra is wait. With the Wheel of Fortune, there's a sense of timing too. This doesn't mean lying around hoping life's challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, right? With that conflict and the moth, there's definitely like an awareness that's trying to be manifested here with that magician, right? Observing and building energy. Fill up the vital reserves so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. This is screaming healing, but it's also screaming alone time, self-reflection. Wise, patient, a silent powerhouse. Like the cards that are coming out are just completely confirming that. Feeling stuck, lashing out when out of balance. To bring into balance, rest. If you're not doing that, like there's something definitely being figured out here. If this is your person, they're taking a big fat break to sort out their sort of truth here. Okay, so we don't have too much time left, but let's see if anything else wants to come out. I'll do a part 2 if I have to. Last time, butterfly. Last time it was like almost 45 minutes long, so. Any other animals that want to come out for like advice, or if this is not Gemini, I think it is you guys with that magician energy, but anything else, any other animal totems? Ooh, there's that earthworm energy that came out in the last reading with the snake. Oh my god, that's that breaking out energy. Okay, I'm gonna clarify those because this was the epitome of these two cards. That was the one card that came out in the other reading, and then this is snake was the underlying, and I clarified the whole reading based on these two cards. So it's funny that they're showing like that. The earthworm is feeling very green, unsure of itself. With that moth energy, it's like a call to confidence with that King of Wands, that fiery energy, right? The earthworm has yet to realize its potential. In this case, it looks like someone figuring out its environment or how, sorting out what to move towards here. But look at that imagery. Amazing. The snake is like maxing out that potential. Like when the earthworm is, in that reading, it was all about how the earthworm is like containing all this energy inside. And then there was like a balancing. Temperance came out a lot. That has to do with timing as well. And then it like releases and expands outwards, right? With that clarity, it's like the release of that blocked up energy, blocking it all inside this internal process for this earthworm. And then the snake is all about potential magic, even with the magician really owning that, going towards it. I don't want to go into a part 2 if I don't have to, because this is so internal, but anything that wants to come out for earthworm and snake here for Gemini. Earthworm and snake, please. This potential, this keeping it all. The whole reading last time was all about the earthworm unfolding, right? Because it's all tangled up inside. That was this internal process with the hermit there. It was all being bottled up inside. Again, take a breath. Don't just act like everything's cool, Take a step back if you have to. Like the alligator's all about cool, because this is like a forced stop. If you're not doing that and it's called for, it will happen like involuntarily. Earthworm and snake for Gemini. Ooh. Earthworm and snake, please, for Gemini. Internal, very internal process. This could be very energetic. Wow, look at that internal conflict, that 5 of Wands. Wow. There's some healing here. Yeah. There's a king. There's that King of Wands. And then this King of Cups looking to a new cycle. Healing, right? There's definitely some healing taking place here. This internal conflict is so personal. But don't forget that the Earthworm talks about, like, in the deck it references like an intern versus a CEO, right? Like the CEO feels very, or the Earthworm as the intern feels very unsure of itself. Again, this is the same message with different cards, much more simplified. It's a breakout moment. This could be very energetic, but that's not going to happen if you keep putting on that like hyena-like facade, right? You have to take the time to go within, allow the messages to come to you. Anything else, Spirit? Knight of Cups, the Sun. Wow, 2 of Cups. Wow, that's just screaming relationships. It is about personal wish fulfillment. We have the 9 of Cups underneath. That's personal wish fulfillment. I will let this go into a part 2. It won't be 20 minutes long like the other one was. Yeah, 7, 8, 9 of Cups. The 7 is like sussing that out, taking that time to figure that out. The 8 is actually taking action. The King of Wands to move towards personal wish fulfillment.